Good morning, my beautiful souls. My name is Yolanda Roos, and we are doing our timeless message. It is early in the morning. The sun is starting to shine. This is my first step. I hope your day finds you well. So this is a channel of light, well-being, healing. We just go in, ask the spirit guides, Most High, what messages they have for the collective. If you like our content, go ahead and subscribe. It helps to grow the channel. It lets you know when new information comes out. There's no scheduled time. I simply just do these videos every day when I get a second. Sometimes two. We'll be having a new one coming up that is for the full moon, coming on the 11th. So it's probably going to be a couple days before, just to kind of be in that energy. I have new decks coming in, so I'm excited. We're going to start in those in. There's 3 new ones coming, so we'll be integrating them in. Most of my decks, they're not indie. I've been buying them online, so as you see the decks, most of them, I think all can be found online. Some of them I buy through my distributor because I have a little store too, so I sell tarot cards and stuff. But these I bought on Amazon that are coming in, so maybe you're looking at tarot cards. Tarot cards and oracle. I'm gearing more toward oracles because tarot is basically tarot. So I'm not sure if this is a message for somebody. Tarot cards are cards that are based on a unique system. They were created by a group of people, the original ones that we use basically nowadays, and they were created as a tool for self-exploration, to be able to see things. The original decks were a game, and then it was used by the tarot because it was a game of life. So then the gypsies and fortune tellers and stuff ended up using it. This is like 1500s and stuff like that. But the decks that we use, the Rider-Waite, it was about self-exploration, about finding what's truly inside, working with the other realms that are there to help you, guide you. And people are awakening now. So the tarot can be used. I use it. I was called to be a reader. So if you are not called to be a reader, but you're still pulled toward the tarot, definitely utilize it. But remember, it is not an 8-ball. It cannot give you the answers that you want, and it can't answer your questions for you. It presents energy. So when I read, I'm not using it to be a fortune teller. I'm reading it to be able to see the energy that's present so I can make a decision based on what the cards are saying. I can listen to the energy. I use my own intuition. Oracle cards are a deck of cards that somebody has created with their own energy. They use, sometimes will have words on them, they'll have images, they have a book. So they have created a new thing. It is not like everybody else's. They will have a common theme because life is life. So there's certain things that you're going to encounter in life that people will touch on, people will make cards about. Oracle cards are more specific to the artist thing. So I'm not sure. I was led to talk about that. So maybe somebody's out there thinking about it. It's not for something for everybody. Like, I studied, like, for about 3 or 4 years before I started doing readings for people. I studied the tarot. I studied the meanings. I studied how people did it. I watched. I allowed my own unique style. So now when I read similar to some people, but I also read intuitively. I learned how my angels and my guides speak to me. I don't hear voices. I just know, and they'll put images into my mind. And when I think, whatever comes to my mind, that's why I say to guys, if you've watched me, I might ramble and just say stuff, but it's something that's coming through. And if that's what's coming to my mind, I share it. And that's how I usually can connect with the people that I'm reading for, or for you all. I ask the spirit guides to use me as a tool. I'm hoping to awaken more, but I'm okay just serving the world by being a vessel to bring in messages and help you all. All right, so our main deck, we're going to pull 3 cards. This is the tarot. I feel like this summer, we're in the last month of the summer here in America, in the Northern Hemisphere. So I would say we're coming out of that slow energy, but slowly. We're healing. Mercury retrograde is coming to a conclusion in about a week. So you have another week of little mishaps, miscommunications. Make sure you are dealing with the imbalances in your life. That seems to be the common theme. Imbalances, removing things you don't need, and living life day by day. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about the past. It's being present. That seems to be the three themes of this that seem to be, sprinkled into almost every reading I'm doing, or close to every day. So evaluate where you're at in your life. See if there's something you can get rid of. See if there's anything that no longer serves you. Probably this month I'm going to be cleaning out my house, cleaning out all the things. We had a relative pass away, a close relative, and about a year or two, and we got a lot of things, and the things are great, but it's just my husband and I, and we don't need 4 frying pans and 7 of this. And so we've donated things to our kids. That's the type of energy we're looking to clear out. Things that are excess, things that we don't need. And I'm not talking about becoming a minimalist. Sorry, it's still early. But go through what you really need. Go through what you're using, what you're not using, people that are growing you or people that are bringing you down, habits that maybe aren't that great, or habits that you want to change, maybe eating better, doing things that cause balance and your body to be healthy, your mind to be healthy. Because when we're balanced, we're more able to manifest and live a more peaceful life and bring in the things that we need to bring in. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for everybody. Oh, we've gotten these before. Okay. Yep. So on the bottom, we have someone that's not as loving or flexible, a little weak right now. So I feel like your first card out is the Tower in reverse. And the Tower in reverse usually speaks about avoiding a major thing that's coming down. So what I'm getting is that what we just talked about, because you're willing to remove those things that no longer serve you, and you are actually doing the work, you are avoiding a tower moment. A tower moment is a sudden change, upheaval, but it's for your better good because you're not wanting to change. So I feel like maybe by this time, the energy is that you are receiving the message of, I need to remove this, I need to walk away from this, this isn't serving me, this isn't good. And you're actually allowing things, you're changing, and you're listening to your instincts, you're listening to your gut, you're listening to what is coming in, or you are going towards something better that the spirit guides and your angels and the Most High is like, yay, they finally got it. We're not going to bring that upheaval because they're working. We see them going in the path that's better for them. You could be going to recovery. You could be going to therapy. You could be deciding you want to lose weight, deciding you want to eat a healthier diet so you feel better, going to the doctor and taking care of that problem, not just ignoring it. You could be cleaning out your house. You could be trying to look for a better job that doesn't make you as crazy. You get what I'm saying? So if you are in that process of doing something, then you're not going to have a tower moment. Or you say, oh, I need to change something, or everything is going to fall down. Okay? Because you're seeing your error or your thing that you need to change or something that's not serving you. And that's great, because then you are making the change. The universe doesn't have to protect you and make you see there's something better for you. Because then your next card is your King of Pentacles. That's security, safety, well-being. He's standing on top of the stag. The stag is, strength, abundance, full, and he's got the coins, and he's on top. So I feel like you're seeing something that's happening or that you're doing that might be or could have caused you catastrophe or a loss of money, a loss of stability, and it's causing you to not have that tower moment because the universe loves you. God loves you. He wants to protect you. He wants you to be okay. He wants you to be living a full, complete life. And it's coming in quickly. You have the 8 of Wands. So because of something you did, it's creating stability or keeping stability, and you figured it out, and it's going to go very quickly. So if you're dealing with some things in your life right now, your choices of being in charge of changing something or doing something or finally getting up and being a part of something is going to quickly bring you to a place of stability. This is a great reading for you guys, because I feel like it's coming from a place of seeing what you need to do, because the energy that's overflowing is that it's something that's, somebody's very callous or somebody's very quiet, and then you have an energy of coming out of lessons but not wanting to learn what it is. And you, sorry, I had to pause the video quick. You're doing what you were supposed to. You figured something out because you were going on a path that you were not learning, and you were repeating cycle, and something clicked and you figured it out. Because then you got the King of Pentacles in reverse. Like, it's something that it might have had to do with your security and your well-being, and something must have happened, or you realized something, or somebody said something, or you saw something happen. That's what I'm feeling. You saw that something happen and you're like, oh, wait, is that what I'm doing? I don't want to, I don't want that. I want to be okay. Or you realize when you started figuring things out, oh crap, if I don't start changing, everything's going to fall apart. Or everything's going to, I'm going to be not secure. I'm going to lose my job, or, whatever. That's why I said, I'm wondering if somebody's coming out of an addiction or a spending problem, or they're taking care of something that could have taken them down health-wise. Like they're acknowledging that something was wrong. Oh, okay. So we're going to pull a couple cards for you here. So your first angel card is 740. Oh, the cards are popping around. All right, so we have new connections. Keep an open mind. People are showing up in your life who reflect the goals you've been putting forth into the universe. Meet them and open yourself up to what they have to teach you about life and yourself. Demonstrate that your heart and your mind are open to new connections by following up with a new friend at some point today. So if someone comes in and they're bringing in something and they're new and you seem to click and you're talking, they're saying follow up. That person could be key. They could be somebody that you have coming in to help you, like a soulmate. And a soulmate isn't hooky pooky smoochy boosy. It's a person that's agreed to come in at a certain time to help you, or for you to help them on a journey, on a mission, on something you need to learn. Okay, so this could be a friend, and soulmates can be long-term friends or lovers, and some can be, I meet you on the train, that's it, and I'm moving on, and that's a soulmate. If they've agreed in the time contract that you signed before you came here that they were going to help you at that moment because you were going to need them to see something or to be like an initiative, that new encounter is something to teach you, something to grow you. Your next one is 828. Victory. So keep your eye out, keep your eyes open, keep your mind open, your heart open. Be open to new people and new things, because it could be somebody, the way I feel like is, I'm feeling like it's somebody that's not in your normal circle of friends. And not that you have to be bosom buddies, but maybe someone new that comes into your life is bringing something into your life for you, awareness or something of that nature. So 828, victory. Be content with what you've done. Recall the sacrifices you made, the work you did, and the truths you uncovered. Your angels applaud you and send you celebrity energy. Show them you receive it by thanking yourself out loud right now. Thank you for all the work you've done for yourself. Just be aware that you've put a lot of time in. Perhaps even dance or sing along to your favorite happy song. Feel the divine flow through you. Yeah, be okay. Know that you have come through some stuff. There's a lot of people going through a lot of things. And we've had to put in some hard work recently in this last year or so. Mine's been about 5 years. So I'm finally at a point where I'm at a turning point, and I'm feeling like some of it's lifting, some of it's not. But for the majority and the most part, I feel like I'm learning, and I have learned, and I've put a lot of time and effort into taking care of things and myself and everybody, and I'm okay. And it's like, just pat yourself on the back. You're getting through. You got through hardships. You got through things that maybe would have been really hard for other people, or just that you went through them. Healing, chaos, and blessings. Yes. Healing, chaos, that's part of the thing. Yeah, there's been a lot of chaos in my life, a lot of things going on, and then you have blessings. So blessings are unfolding. You're healing chaos. I think you did the work. I think you went through a challenge that was meant to grow you, teach you, and bring you to a better place. And I think you got something from it, or you've learned something. Because even though it might feel like you've lost something, you've probably learned something. You've learned how to do something new. You have had to heal. You've had to recover evidence. You've been able to see things for what they really are. Maybe it's what's put you on a new divine path, that you're deciding, yeah, I don't want this anymore. I want something new. But you had to go through that reality check to be able to get to that next place. It gave you the boost that you needed, the lessons you needed to learn for this next chapter in your life. What love and mantra card do you have for my collective spirit? Let's see what we got here. Be love. I am connected to all that is. We are one energy, one heart, one love. So be connected. Don't think that you're separate. You are part of all the beautiful things in the world. We are one collective. That's why I do collective messages, so that it hits everybody that needs it. And it's not going to be your message every day, but there's probably something in here that can make you aware, or try to grow you, or tidbit, whatever. So let's just see. We got the moon card. Release control. Yeah, there's that Mercurian energy. Don't try to control everything. We just watched a movie last night, and it was a really good but sad movie. And basically the girl started out, and she had a checklist, and she knew what she wanted since she was 12, and she goes through the whole thing, and then she goes to Oxford, she goes to England, and she meets this teacher, and what happens is she falls in love, and it's her relationship, but then she finds out he's sick with cancer. But in the process, the poetry class she's taking is teaching her, or asking her, to be in the moment, to live in the now, to make the decisions and not have everything planned, to live life as it's going. I thought it was so cool that the movie we watched, I didn't know what it was about, I just picked a movie, that it was very much relating to the things in our life and the goals that I'm trying to have. But it's coming through in the cards, so maybe you're dealing with it too. And she decided to stay. Instead of going back to what she had all planned and everything, she decided to stay. She was with this person until they passed. But the idea was that she did a new path, and she went with it, and she resisted the fear, and she wanted something different. She knew she needed to be in England. And then of course she ended up teaching at the same place that she wanted to go to. But it's the idea that she was living in the moment. She threw the book away. He's like, oh, you finished your list? And she's like, no, I just didn't need it anymore. I'm living in the moment. I'm living for the now. And I feel like that is the message that needs to go out. Just enjoy your life. Enjoy right now. Make decisions for right now. If you followed my stuff, you've heard it. Make a decision now. When life changes, you'll make a different decision. So guys, I hope you enjoy your day. I hope this video helps you inspire yourself to be happy in the place that you're at. And if you're not happy, to do some little changes to get you where you need to be. Guys, that's it for today. I'm off to work soon. Have a good one.